My name's Cowman and I'm here today with Brenton and we are here to talk all about gaming.
Yep, we got some big news this week. We're going to follow up on the Xbox Game Pass price increase. We're going to talk about AI video games and a whole lot more.
Mate, we have got a lot going on.
So, last week we talked about the increase in price for Game Pass. Apparently now people are getting emails in Germany, Australia, Indonesia, India, other countries saying that if you stay with your recurring payment, it won't increase. As long as it continues to pay, as long as you don't cancel, it will stay at the price it is.
Mate, what a marketing tactic.
Yeah.
I sure as hell know now, like, I'm going to be sticking with it.
Yeah.
Because I know at some point I am going to go back.
Yes.
So, mate, I'm one of those people, though, that I utilise that Game Pass, obviously, a lot for Cowman Gaming Co.
Yeah.
We've got the Halo tournament that's coming up. It's something that I utilise all the time.
Yeah.
I can see that this is a great marketing tactic. I can see that I really appreciate them giving us those options. I hate that there's a price increase.
Yeah, I hate the price increase.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
With a little caveat of, I haven't received that email. Have you received that email?
I haven't received that email.
So the truth of it, who knows? But apparently people are getting that. Apparently people in Australia are getting that too. I have not heard of a single person getting it other than the reports online.
Microsoft, where's our email?
Where is our email? But we are going to use it. I'm going to use, there are two games that came out this week, or in the last 2 weeks, Little Rocket Labs on Game Pass. I refunded it through Steam because I found that out. There's another one that we'll talk about later as well that's coming to Game Pass. It just, to me, it's worth the money.
Yep.
It just sucks that it's worth the extra money.
Yeah. Absolutely. Mate, speaking of some controversial gaming,
yes,
we've heard old Elon Musk has come out and he's let us know that by the end of 2026, he's hoping that there's going to be a completely AI-generated game.
Yeah, it's really crazy. That seems so soon. But I guess we're already seeing, well, AI has always been in games, from NPCs to open world gaming to how things act. Yeah. But that's been built by people. That's been built from the ground up. He is saying that this will be, let's have a game of blah, blah, blah. Let's have a cowboy in the Wild West doing this, and it pumps out Red Dead. So, which is pretty crazy.
I don't want to get too conspiracy theorist on us here, man, but it is a scary time with AI. You know, I've watched a lot of actual interviews lately where they're talking about, they reckon by 2030, 90% of jobs will be obsolete.
Yeah.
AI is taking over a lot of jobs. We're about to see it in the video game industry. We're already seeing it in the video game industry.
Yeah, definitely.
In so many industries.
A lot of advertising particularly. There's so many, like every day it seems like you go through Reddit and there's another thing of, hey, here's this company that's put up an AI generated poster. When like Marvel put up an AI generated poster for the movie within their movie for Wonder Man, I think it is.
Yeah.
Marvel, which is literally built on the back of illustrators.
Absolutely, mate. Stan Lee would be rolling in his grave.
And I think the crazy thing with Elon, and I mean, he's got to take everything with a grain of salt for him, but I mean, he's delivered on a lot and delivered on nothing at the same time, I guess, for a lot of his projects. But he is saying that by 2027, it will have watchable movies. So I don't know how we get video games completely generated by AI before we get movies completely generated by AI.
Well, I don't know if you've seen the news about the new actress that's been released, the most controversial actress of all time, coming out. It's a scary, scary time in that place. It's becoming a thing where it's like, how much are we using it as a tool? How much are we using it as a replacement of our jobs, of life, of everything?
Of just laziness.
Of laziness. One of the biggest things that I had seen in regards to the talks about this new AI actress is, this is now an employee that can work 24/7, do any role, and also on top of all of that, can't say no.
That's kind of the scariest thing, is that the non-unionization of it that's not the right word, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That they can be exploited, they can't say no. There is no consent or anything around that. I think that's the scariest thing. And companies are companies. If they see a worker like that, they will go, oh yeah, we will get that instead of hiring someone who has all these needs.
Of course, mate, of course. I'd love to hear from you though. What's your thoughts on the upcoming prospect of an AI generated video game? Would love to hear your thoughts. Mate, this one hits close to home.
Yeah, it's a real heartbreaker.
Brother, we have seen Tomonobu Itagaki, the creator of Ninja Gaiden, the creator of my childhood favorite fighting game, Dead or Alive, passes away at the age of 58. Brother.
Incredibly young. I feel like you see a lot of these, I think we can call them artists.
Yeah.
Artists in the video game sort of industry and music and that, having those early, they seem to either pass in their 20s or an early death in their like near 60s, or they live forever. And it's really sad. You know, he's left such a footprint with the Dead or Alive games. That is huge.
Brother, that guy to me, he created so many childhood memories. As such a Souls-like fan and loving all those super dumb hard games, Ninja Gaiden started that for me.
Yeah.
Growing up, like, that was such a great hard game. It was one of the ones I had to get the bros over. Shout out Brody. Like, we'd be out here, man, and I'd be like, dude, I'm stuck on this level, come over. That's where that started for me.
I think so many people, if you like any Souls likes, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, there's a bunch of other Souls likes and stuff. It all, to me, I feel like the first really hard game that wasn't just a side scroller.
Yeah.
Was the Ninja Gaiden, the next generation of Ninja Gaiden, which he produced and directed.
But as I said though, man, Dead or Alive for me was my fighting game growing up. I loved it. I had Dead or Alive Ultimate was probably the one I put the most amount of hours into growing up. But we obviously had beach volleyball. We had all these fun things. We had probably wouldn't see the success Marvel has had with its current skins that it's got out.
If not for Dead or Alive.
If not for Dead or Alive beach volleyball. So he's left such a shoe that can't be filled. And I just want to thank you, man. Thank you for all the incredible childhood memories. Thank you for bringing so much love and passion into these projects. And I wouldn't be the gamer I am today without him.
Yeah.
So thank you.
So, do you have a Netflix subscription?
I absolutely do.
Would you like to play games alongside your movies on your Netflix subscription?
Count me in.
Well, you know how we talked about Lego Party the other week?
Absolutely we did.
So it is one of five new games coming to be available to stream straight from your Netflix on your TV.
When we spoke about the new Lego Party, brother, I said to you, I love Mario Party, but I hate that I can only play it on Nintendo. Brother, they made this game accessible.
Very accessible. Literally, all you need is a TV, some fairly good internet, so you can actually stream it.
Yeah.
And your phone. No controller required, no console required. It is just from the app and it is streamed from the internet.
We are in the future.
We are truly in the future.
Mate, count me in. I'm going to be bloody playing that while I'm waiting for the new Squid Games to come out.
Yeah, exactly. What is it next year? Or is it this year or next year that the 360 is 20 years old?
It is next year. I believe it's November next year or something like that.
So it's 19 years old at the moment, basically.
Yeah. Next year or whenever that hits 20 years old, that officially becomes a vintage console.
Yeah.
I feel old AF.
It's crazy because it means we're getting old.
Yeah,
because our childhood consoles are
Yeah.
becoming retro. It's like when you hear about, as a kid, you're like, people saying, oh yeah, I played on SNES. And like,
Yeah.
goddamn, what's the thing with the joystick?
Are we talking about the Nintendo 64 controller?
I'm talking about the Atari.
Oh, Ataris. Yes.
Like the Atari, I was like, oh, whatever, boomer.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
now
man.
it's us.
That's us.
So-
That's us. I held a Xbox Duke controller the other day for the first time in probably 20 years, and I was like, "What the hell is this contraption?"
How did they ever sell something the size of a dinner plate to play on?
Yeah, literally.
It's so huge and so disgusting.
But my controversial take, and I hope you can have a bit of a throwback on this and be like, Cowman was right or Cowman was wrong. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. But I believe we're witnessing the final release of an Xbox and a PlayStation in this next gen.
Yeah, I can't disagree.
Yeah.
So, you've had a few cracks of learning guitar and picking it up and putting it down, that kind of thing.
Yep.
How would you feel about using video game talent to learn how to play once again?
Are we just talking about Guitar Hero?
No, we're talking about, it's very close actually.
Yeah.
Hori, which is a company that has produced not knockoff, but unofficial Switch controllers and that kind of thing.
Yep.
They have created a brand new, it's in Japan at the moment, it's exclusive over there, a peripheral that is the shape of a guitar, it's pretty ergonomic, and with the game, it teaches you how to play some songs.
Okay, and this is going to be released on Nintendo?
At the moment, it's released on Nintendo. It is out in Japan. It's coming to America in December.
I'm all for people playing musical instruments.
Yep.
It's sick. You know, I love my music.
Yep.
But when I think of Nintendo and guitar, all I think of is their cursed Nintendo DS Guitar Hero that plugged in.
Yeah.
Like, that was the most cursed controller ever.
It was horrible.
I want to do a cursed controller run through of a game with you or something. We can see if we can do like a Nintendo Guitar Hero DS.
It won't be strict. We'll just get a camera to go on the screen.
Yeah,
bro. Hook it up.
But that was the last guitar I think I've seen them make. I don't know if I'm here for it.
Yeah, it looks okay. So it basically has your 6 strings and they're pressure sensitive, so you can touch them. Yeah, I don't know how it works. It doesn't look like it should work. But
so it's not like Guitar Hero with them side by side. It's going to be it's going to be
actual strings without being strings. It's
amazing.
Pressure sensitive, and it also comes with a pick. Have you ever seen those like? It's almost like an electronic guitar, not an electric guitar. You know what I mean?
Oh, electric guitar. I think I might have heard of that.
One of those electronic guitars where it has like it's like the crappy toy where you have like you do that and it goes over the strings. It's kind of like that, but a little bit more in depth. There's no release date for Australia yet. You can get it imported from Japan if you really want.
Yeah.
But it just seems like they keep thinking there's this hole in the market, which there probably is, for a game that teaches you how to play guitar. So we've had Rocksmith.
Yeah.
There's a few other games that have come along the years of being like, hey, you like video games? Use video games to help you teach you this skill.
What's the one you play?
Rocksmith.
But it's Rocksmith? Yeah, yeah.
Which I think is great until your brain gets too tuned into having it there, and then when you're like, oh yeah, I can play this song, it's like, oh, where's my screen?
Yeah.
Where's my Guitar Hero layout? So.
Mate, if it's going to make people go out and play instruments and go out there and make that lived experience, if this is going to create the next Nirvana, count me in.
Yep, that's it for the news. Slow news week. It's 2 weeks of news, and we only get that much, so we need new news. If you have any places where you find your news, other than here, and if you find news that isn't here, why are you watching this?
Absolutely.
But
let us know, or even if you want to jump on at our Discord, at our socials, send us a message. We might even create a bit of a podcast channel where we can get people to bring topics.
I think that's a great idea.
We want to hear your feedback. We want to make this work, so I'd love to hear it.